Ooh, what a gorgeous day it is out there. Nice, crisp, makes it good to be alive. You know what I mean there, Alice?
What in the world are you doing up so early?
Well, that's what happens when you go to bed at a reasonable hour.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am kidding. I left the dumb shade open. It woke me up. All right, some pancakes. Let me try some of that. Yeah.
Okay, so do me a favor. Get me the milk. These things are about as dry as the Sahara.
I'd say. Little paper here.
Blackie? What happened? I don't know.
I don't believe this. Look at this. Luke Spencer remains under police guard in General Hospital. Also admitted was Robert Scorpio. The condition of 2 men is still unclear.
Thank you very much. In a bit.
Was at the hospital.
He's still unconscious.
Who'd you talk to?
Jessie. She's gonna call us if there's any change.
Well, exactly what happened?
She knows only what's in the newspapers. He and Robert were found unconscious. Holly and the Corsos have disappeared.
And it's true about the guards outside the door?
Yes, it's true. There is a policeman standing guard outside his hospital door. I don't know. I can't even take this in anymore. It just seems to get worse and worse.
Let me make you a cup of tea.
No, I don't want any, Alice. Really, thank you.
Okay, I understand.
I'm sorry.
See you guys later.
Hold it right there, kiddo.
Oh, come on. I'm going to be late. Will you stop?
Where are we going?
Going to the hospital, see if Luke's all right.
Uh-huh. Don't you have a class?
No, and even if I did, Luke's more important.
It wouldn't do you any good to go to the hospital. I just talked to them. They are not allowing any visitors.
So what? I'll wait in the waiting room.
No, you won't. I know you. You'll get in everybody's way.
I won't.
You'll be nagging the nurses. You can wait here until we find out that he gets
for you.
Thank you.
I'm leaving.
Freeze! Hello. Yes, this is she. Yes, hello. I see. Aha. No, I understand then. It will be quite all right. Thank you, yes. Bye.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Blackie, sit.
Oh, come on. You can't make me stay here like a dog or something.
Would you like to know who that was on the phone just now?
Who?
It was the freshman dean from the university.
Well, what that guy wants?
He wants to come over here and talk to me about you. Want to give me a little hint here, or you just want it to be a surprise?
They're right here in the front room, sir.
Hello, Dean. I'm Dr. Weber.
How do you do, Doctor?
And I guess you probably know Blackie.
Ah, yes.
Dean.
But may I offer you some tea or some coffee or anything?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine.
Oh, why don't we sit down then?
Look, maybe you two want to talk without me here, so I'll just,
Actually, I'd prefer it if you were here.
Well, I got some things to do. My buddy's in the hospital. Not that this isn't important to me. I mean, this
Blackie,
is real
sit
important.
down.
Well, Blackie understands why I'm here, but I'm afraid that you don't know the whole story, Doctor.
You said an altercation with one of his professors.
Professor Horton.
Is that the same one who spoke to my husband?
Yes. Besides missing the exam, Professor Horton says that Blackie has been continually disruptive in class. That is, on the last occasion when Blackie was asked to leave the lecture hall, Blackie became abusive.
Well, that guy called me a punk.
To which your reply was, sit on it, Four Eyes.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah, he called me. The guy called me a punk. I ain't no punk.
Actually, Professor Horton wants to expel Blackie from his class. However, I feel that that kind of action wouldn't benefit either side.
Would an apology help?
If it were sincere.
Blackie?
I took care of that.
I didn't realize that you had spoken to the professor.
I wrote him a letter. Got it right here. Professor Horton.
When did you do that?
I did last night.
Before you knew the dean was coming here.
Yeah, well, I figured being kicked out of class is a pretty serious thing. Now, Horton's not such a bad guy. He's a little too much into his books and everything, but nobody's perfect. And I wrote a letter.
Well, I'll give this to the professor.
Will it make a difference?
I'm sure it will. Your words are very sincere, Mr. Parrish. Oh, if the professor agrees, you can make up that examination this afternoon.
Right.
Be in his classroom in 3 hours.
Okay, I promise. I'll be there with a number 2 pencil in hand.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you could make the time, Dr. Weber.
Well, you were very gracious to come over here. Thank you very much.
I'm sure that there'll be no more trouble.
If there is, you'll let me know.
Of course. Goodbye, Blackie.
So long, Dean.
Goodbye. Boy, are you lucky you wrote that letter.
Yeah, I know. Well, can I go to the hospital now? I want to see
Oh,
Luke.
you may not go to the hospital now. I am going to the hospital now. I will call and let you know what's going on.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do around here?
Well, you could start by picking up that 3-foot pile of clothes that's in your room, and then you might try, oh, just for the heck of it, studying for the test.
Oh, I'll pass that test, no problem.
Blackie, this time, instead of just going for I'll pass it, why not try for an A?
Why?
Because I think you can do it, and because I would think that the C's and D's would be getting boring.
Well, somebody's got to get C's and D's.
Your books are here. You study.
All right.
Alice, I'm going to work. Okay. Study.
There's the book right here. See? Oh, this is boring. I got things to do. I'm out of here.
What's the latest news?
Oh, Robert was released a while ago, and Luke is still unconscious. Mark is with Luke now.
What floor is he on? What room? Can I see him now, please? If you're talking about Luke, there's no visitors.
Why not? Because he's unconscious.
Oh, what about Robert?
Well, he was released several hours ago. I think he's on his way to London.
Well, why on earth would he go to London?
Well, I heard Bert and Joe talking about the Corsos, something about the Corsos.
If indeed that's their real name.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's some question as to the Corso's true identity.
Well, whatever their name is, they sure have made life miserable for everybody. I mean, everyone who invested in Rainbow is absolutely mad as all get-outs. I mean, they're mad at Valley for releasing the money. They're mad at me for talking them into investing in the first place. And they're furious that the Corsos were just disappearing into thin air.
And I imagine that Luke is on the hit list now.
Poor Luke has taken the brunt of the whole thing. I mean, the phone has not stopped ringing all day, and I've got an entire platoon of reporters camped outside my doorstep. I was actually accosted in the streets coming here. And I can only imagine what it's like at the Star.
I wonder what's taking them so long to get here.
Can I see him?
Well, he's still unconscious, Tiffany.
Oh, I know he is, but it's been so long. I mean, poor Luke. I mean, if I could just be in the same room with him.
All right, just for a moment.
Mark, you look exhausted. Why don't I take her up?
No problem?
No, I want to see him, too.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Come on, pal.
Oh, Mark.
Yes, how's Luke doing? There's no change. I just sent Lesley and Tiffany up to see him. Maybe the help of some loved ones will do some good. Yeah, hello. This is Dr. Dante. I'm sending Tiffany, Hill, and Dr. Weber up to see Luke Spencer. Thank you.
We have a right to see him.
It's our money they've taken.
We want to talk to Luke Spencer.
I have tried to explain to you he is in no condition to talk to anybody.
Well, then what are we supposed to do? Valley at the bank won't see us.
And those Corsos have left town.
There's nobody at the Star.
We want our money back.
Jessica, Steve, will you must understand there is nothing. The hospital...
There's one of them now.
Wait a
She
minute.
was in on it.
Right.
Hey, Tiffany, could you come over just for a minute and maybe...
All we want are some answers.
Well, I'm sorry, but as long as Mr. Spencer is unconscious, I'm afraid we're all in the dark about this.
And you don't know what's happened to our money?
I'm sure your money is fine.
Yes, of course it is.
You know, you belong in jail. I mean, all of you do.
Now, gentlemen, I'm sorry. Either this disturbance stops right now, or we're going to have to call security and have you all removed.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Weber. I work here. Now, I'm quite sure that Mr. Spencer will answer any questions you may have as soon as he is able to.
And until then, we're just going to have to ask you all to leave.
Well, not without explanation or our money.
What about Spencer's girlfriend, Holly Sutton?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
She's president of Rainbow. Are you hiding her, too?
we are not hiding anyone. We have no idea where Miss Sutton is.
I bet she took off with the money. That's what I'll bet.
There is no ordeal. There never was.
Spencer's going off to meet her. This is one big scam. Now, where's the victim?
Silence, please.
Where's the victim?
Silence! This is a hospital, not a town foreman. If you don't disperse immediately, I'll have to call the police.
The only one that should be arrested is Spencer.
The police are well aware that Mr. Spencer is here, but until he's better, there'll be no questions, arrests, or visitors. Our main concern is Mr. Spencer's health and nothing else.
Oh, what do you mean? Look, I heard that the hospital has a bundle invested in Rainbow.
Well, yes, that's true, but we're just as anxious to get to the bottom of it as you are. But I will not tolerate mob action, here or anywhere near the hospital. Is that understood? Now, kindly leave the premises.
Well done.
Yes, well done.
Jesse, call security. I want some guards at the front entrance.
Oh, of course. Hey,
Well, I presume the rest of you have rounds and duties to attend to.
Oh, Tiffany, I think I'll stay here. See you later.
Thanks
For what?
for sticking up for Luke.
That's what I'm getting paid to do, Lesley. And as far as Luke Spencer is concerned, I'm only interested in two things. One, that he gets better, and two, that he explains this whole crazy mess.
Yes, of course. Yes, sir.
Carrie?